Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a Caitlyn guide. Let's get right into it, let's go. Alright, when it comes to runes, I like to go with these. It varies a lot depending on your matchups, but this should do the trick most of the time. And I just go heal and flash. Alright, so the beginning items vary depending on your matchup. If you're gonna face Blitzcrank Draven, for example, you wanna have a lot of HP. And that's why I like to go with Doran's Blade in those circumstances. If you're gonna face a lot of poke, that's when I would choose Longsword and 3 pots. Let's get right into the combos. So, the first combo and the most basic one is the EQ combo. It's basically this one. It's a nice way to get some extra burst out of nowhere. And it's easier to land your Q when your target is slow. Your E slows the target if you didn't know. The second combo, it's also very simple to do, but it's not as common as people think. It's the EW combo. It's the same principle. You just click E and then W. Alright, let's get into the fun stuff. Now, you have to implement flash when using these combos. And you have to do it in the right order, otherwise it's gonna be very slow. For example, if I just flash and use my E, it's gonna be pretty slow, bro. So you wanna press E before you flash. Look at that, it's instant, it's instantaneous. After you use your E, flash and shoot, you can do the same combo, the EQ combo. Look at this, you use E, flash and Q. Everything just lands perfectly. And the same with W, you use E, flash, W and shoot. Alright, so for the ultimate combo that I like to use, it's basically E, Q, auto, R. That should kill them, bro. If they're not dead after that, you should just leave the game. Alright, look at this. E, Q, auto, and then click R. Boom! Bro, that's some sick damage, I'm not gonna lie. Look, I even killed the plant. Alright, so let's get over some traps and where to place them. The first place where I really like to place them is during laning phase. And it's on this spot right here, beside the tower. You can't really see it if you're enemy team. Like, you're not gonna have your camera looking like this. You're usually gonna be here, focusing on not taking skill shots, not taking damage. And then all of a sudden, boom, you step on the trap. You could also place it here just to make it annoying, so they can't really loop around. So that's the two places where I like to place them. Alright, so if you're this side of the map, you wanna place it right behind. They're not really gonna see the trap because they're usually gonna be way out here with the camera. This is a great spot, and as I said before, you could place it there too. Where I like to place it as well is in the corners. It's much more annoying. Like, if the jungler comes to gank you, they're gonna loop all the way around like this. They can't just sneak their way through the corner. Alright, and what you can do if you have a dragon fight, for example, and you know the enemy team is coming this way, you can just block the entire path. And the same goes for here. And 5. Like, there's no way of coming around this unless they flash, have a blink or something like that. And yeah, the same thing goes for here. You could trap this part. You could trap this part. And you could trap this part in. Caitlyn has a lot of control over the minimap, especially around the objectives. With her traps, it's pretty amazing. What I like to purchase as my first item, it's boots. Berserker Greaves to be specific. Why do I like this item? Well, because Caitlyn, she's a very long range champion, as you guys know. Obviously, she has a fucking sniper rifle. And the thing is, if you're fast and have a decent attack speed, you can space really well. And spacing basically means you can hit the enemy champion and they can't hit you. So for example, if this is my space, if the champion is exactly at my limit and they have 550 range instead of 650, I can shoot them and they can't shoot me. And that way I can just shoot them and walk back, shoot them and walk back, shoot them and walk back. But if I don't have boots or I have a very slow attack speed, I can't really do that. So it's basically you shoot and then you run, you shoot and then you run. Obviously they're gonna be chasing you or try to hit you, and that's when you can implement it at the best. Alright, so another item I really like on Caitlyn is Galeforce. Look at this. Like, you can over exaggerate the combo. Instead of just doing EQ auto W, you can do this instead. EQ auto, this one, and then ulti. Like, it deals so much damage. Obviously you gotta be careful because you're stepping forward, but you get the idea. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's everything for this guide. Like the fucking video, man, and subscribe. I'm providing good fucking content for you people. I'm busting my ass up for you guys. Thank you for watching, man. Peace.